this age of technology and human prosperity, the vast majority of us have all of our basic needs provided for. We own cars, live in homes, enjoy plentiful food, and have easy access to an infinite supply of clean water. For us, these are common amenities that we take for granted. There are those, however, who shun these comforts for a simpler way of life. Some are seeking refuge from government intrusion, while others wish to live in harmony with nature. Whatever their story, all of them are seeking the freedom they find when they go off the grid.
A story, it's pretty simple. It's like most people. Well, not most people, but people in this situation, I think it's pretty normal. Yeah, I was in what I now have come to know was a cult. That word didn't really mean much to me for a long time. I was really big into the church. I've been down to Jesus since I was something, man. And since then, I've been into Jesus. I met this chick, things were going alright. I was staying abstinent, so I don't want you to think it was all about that, because it wasn't. Alright, we were just hanging out. We were watching movies. We're gonna leave that at that. Anyway, so I was really into that. They said, hey, if you sell all your possessions, if you give us everything, we're gonna build a community for you. You can go and live there. We'll provide everything for you for the rest of your life. You just follow this guy and everything's gonna be awesome, right? So that sounded like the sweetest deal. And I knew everybody in the congregation. They were cool. We were all friends. It was all awesome. So I gave everything, man. I sold all my stuff, and I was living pretty high on the hog, as they say, for a while. I was an investment banker. Did pretty well before I found the Lord. Found out that was all bullshit, man. While I was gone, I missed two crucial churches, and in one of them, the first one, they were saying tomorrow we're going to kill ourselves and go to Jesus now, because they're going to have a whole penned off area just for them in heaven. At least that's what they were saying.
So we're talking about mass suicide.
Well, yeah, but they didn't say that outright. I don't know. I got all this third hand, because nobody that was there actually is here anymore. I got it from the organ lady. The lady that does the organ, she does the organ. Yeah, she didn't kill herself. She wasn't part of the cult. She just plays the organ. So that's how she makes a living. So they're all dead. So, but before that, the plan was we were all going to move up here and start, life anew. So I figured when I didn't see them, I didn't know they were all dead. I just the church was closed. Nobody was there. So I just figured they moved up here. And I didn't have anything, and me and the chick had a falling out. It really sucked. I can't respect anybody who doesn't like Blazing Saddles. That's a funny movie. It's not racist if you're making fun of racism, And she didn't understand that, Mexican chicks. Shit. This is my last cigarette. I had a full pack. I thought it would last me a long time. I thought it would last me a really long time. But this is my last one. So I can't actually light it. All I can do is get the end wet and suck really hard.
Would you like a lighter?
And then I can get a little nicotine. Ooh, man. Shit.
You can keep that if you like.
Are you serious?
Yeah, of course. Of course.
Dude, I can cook beans. Yeah, man. This is my humble abode. This is where I live now. or since they fooled me into thinking I should sell everything. This is my workshop. You know, I do some work here, like you would do in a shop. I have this thing, which is a hatchet, but it's got a flat end. It's a simple tool that you can use to pound nails or whatever, and this is the killing end. That's what my grandfather called it, but I don't know, I haven't killed anything, but I haven't cut anything up with it either. So I don't know why I've got it. For projects, you know, when I have projects, you need a tool for a project. Gonna have projects at some point. Once I figure out the food situation, I think that's... Anyway, this is the kitchenette right here. Basically, it's the shelf I keep stuff on. I got water. Had some coffee a few days, maybe a week ago. I guess I'll show you the other room. All right. Waste room, waste room, waste room. This is the waste room, room with all the waste. It came up. Lot to do, man. You know, just because you believe yourself in some God doesn't mean you can't like pound some dew. You know, I can get extreme. I can do. That used to be a marketing campaign. I think in the '90s. I don't even know if that's like a thing anymore. But everybody was like really extreme. I was really into that for a really long time. I had like this super converted Jeep. It was super awesome. Go really fast, and I was paragliding. Used to do that, you know. I've been up in the sky. Been up in the sky a few times, you know what I mean? Yeah. Goya, 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 Goya. This isn't waste, but I keep it back here because it's in cans, and the poop smell won't... this is what I poop in. Poop in that. I pee outside, but to poop... I don't like to poop, like, next to trees. It's like a thing since I was a kid. But you have to poop, like everybody does it. Oh yeah, I've got some old beer bottles and cans and wine bottles. I just smell those, you know. I have given up the temptation, the earthly desire for alcoholic beverage consumption, because that okay, I believe everybody has a pathway to God, Jesus, in their brain, and it's like a tether. And the more alcohol you consume, it shrivels that tether up, you know. It's like a really old, like one of those things, you know. It's like old kelp, you know. It's like all like, that's what alcohol does to Jesus. Basically, you're just sucking out his moisture. Just, you want to do that? Is that how you want to play it? No, you shouldn't drink. You should smoke a lot. Oh, hello. So yeah, this is the den. Got this dirt covered table. Got some cigarette butts. It's gonna sound gross, but when you run out of cigarettes and you need the nicotine, you can just like pick up a cigarette butt like this, and you just put it in your mouth, you chew it. Anyway, so yeah, that's the table. This is the cigarette butts. This is the thing that I hope to fuck is gonna keep me warm this winter. I hope that's gonna keep me warm this winter, the one that's coming right away, because it's gonna be cold, 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 cold. So that's what's that is for. I'm gonna have to figure out how to make wood into smaller wood, and then I have your lighter now, so that'll last me hopefully a year. I can make the wood burn in that if I can figure out how to make wood burn. I don't get the newspaper, so option A is gone. Alright, awesome. I'll show you somewhere else, whatever. And this here is the place, mug room. Keep the mugs in the mug room. I have a tin of coffee too, but I don't know how to make it. Like, we have one of those things where you put the cup in, press a button, and it goes and then you got like coffee. I don't have a coffee pot though. That's a necessity. Yeah. So mugs, important. Book. I got Brave New Workplace. It's America's corporate utopias and how they create inequalities and social conflict in our working lives. And I still believe that. Even though I'm really, really pissed off that I sold all my stuff and don't live anywhere, I can go to the store. My ideals. Alright, so that's pretty much, that's it.
Where do you sleep?
Oh, well, got a little loft here. I sleep up there. Well, that's not completely true. Sometimes I sleep down here because it's too covered in bat shit. Like, literally. Yeah, it's not ideal, but the bats are usually quiet. So that's my place. That's the thing I live in now, ever since that whole thing I was talking about before happened. I had an apartment that was bigger. But now I've got this. And it's mine. So it's more than a lot of people can say. A lot of people can say they rent a car and they rent a place, but this is mine. I own it. It's mine. It's all mine. This is the log. That one I mentioned. Okay, my first time trying to burn it was here. I remembered that, and I've been moving all over since then. But look, see? See? This is what I've been working on. It's a little project. It's a sink, kind of. See, the water will come out of here. Once there isn't leaves and garbage in here. This is
Where you get your water?
yeah, I'll show you how I do it too. Well, I can't really do it because I don't have a bucket, but what you do, this is a good survivalist tip, I guess. You just get a handful of water. Anyway, you get a handful of water, then you put it in your bucket, and you keep doing that until your bucket's full of water. Then you,
Is this spring water?
yeah, I've been led to believe this is a spring. Full of parasites, though. Behold, this is my apple tree. Yep, you got your apples on the tree. Pluck one off. They're little, but whatever. There's a lot of them, and they're really. I'm gonna save that one for later, not part 2, but it's still good. but I'm just not hungry at all. Snakes! 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 I'll figure that out, man. Don't explain it to me, okay? Because I'll feel stupid. So yeah, one of the things I wanted to do out here, since I figured there'd be a lot of time, was learn how to play the guitar and some other instruments that maybe I'll show you. But this one is a real pain in the ass. It's really hard to learn how to play the guitar, which I didn't really take into consideration. I don't know if you can see it, but you see that? That's what it does to your fingers. Like, you watch those guys on stage and they're playing guitar, and it's like, that looks really easy. Like, those guys are drunk and wasted and high, and they're just shredding, and it's like, dude, I'm not that, and why can't I? I'm a little nervous because I've never well, I haven't talked to anybody for a week and a half, and I haven't played anything for anybody ever. So this is new. All right. Okay. No, it's not. Oh, this one's called Flailing Around. I think that's a chord. Flailing around, flailing around, just sitting here flailing around. I don't know, I think that's got like a real Neil Young thing. You know what this is?
Not exactly.
This is the tip of a nuclear bomb, dude.
Are you sure about that?
100%, man. This goes down a long way. I checked. It's not leaking anything. This is my future, dude. This is an insurance policy, man.
In what way?
Well, if I get really pissed off, like at anybody, like, if I just like bashed it as hard as I could, like even if I just accidentally dropped this rock, whoa, nuclear bomb. Like, if it like puts too much pressure on the nose plate, I could blow away this entire state, man. Okay, and this next one, this one's called Tapping It. Tapping it. I'm just tapping it. I'm sitting on this here stoop. Yeah, now I'm tapping it. That's my best song. Look at my junk. I have a lot of junk. Hey, do you like the Bissell electric vacuum cleaner? Because I've got a piece of one. Can't sell that for anything. Oh, half a hot plate. Awesome. Even if I had a full one, nowhere to plug it in, man. This dog. It's not my dog. You're gonna come down here. Just be careful. Don't hurt yourself. There's a lot of jagged metal, and a lot of that metal is rusty. And I don't mean a little bit of rust. I mean like it's been sitting a long time. Bed spring. Awesome.
Have you considered turning this into art? Many of our the people we cover are artists and take refuse and make use of it.
This is just crap, man. I don't want to cut myself. I don't even want to get my clothes dirty. I don't want to cut myself. I don't want to rip my special going outside vest. I got one more. This one just came to me in a dream that I had the other day when I was thinking about taking a bath. It's called backwards. Nobody's done this. This is new. This is new. Watch this. See, there's no strings there, so you have to put your thumb on this side. Get a little tap going there. Then you go. Yeah. What do you think? Yep. This is me. This is Travis Davidson.
Is that somebody yelling?
Place. What?
It sounded like another person. Does someone else live out here? I thought you said you live by yourself.
Yeah, I do. Just a minute, Copernicus. Be right there.
Who's Copernicus?
Copernicus Samson. He's my neighbor. He's not part of the cult. Yeah, we'll be right there.
Are we gonna go meet him?
We have to now. He yelled. That's woods etiquette. Somebody hollers to you, you gotta go see what the hollering's about, or else. Alright. Dude, this is gay. So,
Where's he from?
I don't know. His name's Copernicus Samson. He's a mountain guy, obviously, but he's really good at it, like nothing I've ever seen. Oh, I got a documentary crew following me, man. Talking about living out in the middle of nowhere. Some show. What is it?
Off the Grid.
Off the Grid. I don't know how to get there. See, I don't go outside a lot because these are the only clothes I have. If I get these dirty, then I'm dirty forever.
So, you coming to check out the place or what?
So, is this where you live?
Yeah, I come no further. The rest of this, it's underground. Travis, you know that, right?
Yeah, I know that, man.
Yeah. There's a dividing line. I'm a good guy. I'm a nice guy, generous, share Taco Bell with friends.
Yeah.
But you can't cross this line right here.
What happens if someone crosses that line?
You don't want to find out. That's all there is. You just don't want to find out.
He's showing off. Look at this. Of all the people in all the woods. Yeah, that's really cool, man.
Yeah.
Built himself a little skateboard. He's
Texting calling, man. Yeah.
He's got a cell phone. I used to have a cell phone. I don't have
I'm
one.
up here hanging out with Travis, you know.
So why don't you use his cell phone?
He won't let me use his cell phone. Yeah, I get the point, man. He just rubs it in my face.
Travis, you want some KFC or Taco Bell? What?
More than anything in the world.
Okay.
I don't have any money, though.
Which one? Hey, we got it then.
Whatever.
You want Taco Bell or KFC? That's what's on the platter?
I would like anything that I don't have to kill myself.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. We'll go with the KFC snacky pal. Yeah, all right.
This is when he orders food, or he pretends to. And then, when I come to see if the food's here, no. No, it's not.
Here's some wood sorrel. It's perfectly edible. Travis will not try it. Still stuck on those hot pockets.
Yeah, well, when they run out, maybe then... You interview him, dude. I'm gonna go back, man.
Well, as interesting as I find your neighbor, this show is about you.
Yeah, well...
What?
Sweet.
Are we doing 6 degrees? Where's Kevin Bacon fit into it then?
Huh.
Well, best of luck,
Oh, thanks.
Mr. Sampson.
Yeah, you need anything? I mean, feel free to come up and knock. Just don't cross the line.
Yeah, thanks for letting me call my mom.
Oh, yeah, I'll get to that. See you later, guys.
As far as the future goes, I guess I just pretty much live until my clothes degrade. And at that point I kind of have to be a caveman again. I pretty much figure, right? By that point, once my clothes have fully degraded, I've given this some thought, because that's all I can do here. Once my clothes have fully degraded, that is when the last fibers of my being will unravel. You know, as the fibers of my clothes disintegrate, so will probably my sanity. And I'm kind of looking forward to that, because I think that could only make it better.
Aren't you concerned that you might die? You know, I mean, winter's coming soon.
No, I'm pretty hardy guy. I can survive a lot, man.
Why not just walk back out then? Why not come with us out?
I could go with you. Can I stay at your house?
No. I think we would be willing to put you in the back of the van and bring you to town, the nearest town, but, you know...
Well, wait, but then I'd just be in a town, I'd just be me in a town.
Well, I'm sure there are homeless shelters or something to help you get back on your feet.
I have a home, you saw it. I'm not homeless, I'm homeful.
It just doesn't seem like you can start a fire, or hunt for food, or survive in any way.
Can hunt apples, dude. And I have a lighter now. I'm like, that was a major achievement on my part, getting that lighter, which I now have. I think I'm doing all right. I mean, I miss everything a lot, but see, moving back, that means I have to find gainful employment, which I was promised I would never have to do again, which is why I already made money, man. Like, I don't want to have to rebuild that. Like, why would I do that twice? That's dumb. It's not very exciting. I don't know, man, like, get me out of here. Yeah, let's go. Yeah. Get me the fuck out of here.
Right now?
Yeah, alright. I'll be in the van, dude. Thanks.
Well, the van's 20-mile hike out of here.
Awesome. Call this one banging it. It's my longest song so far.